I think we might get a song with somebody, right? I don't want to spoil it. I want you to tell everything.
The hook was so powerful. It was like, yo, bro, this song, we have to make an international remix of this song. I'm pretty sure, like, even in China, they can pronounce Paisa. In the Netherlands, a French, everyone in the world can pronounce the word Paisa. You know, we have a Latin version of this song. People are gonna be vibing on the song everywhere in the world, not only in Nepal, but also in Amsterdam, in Germany. You know, time I'm speaking to people here, bro, I'm so happy, man. You don't want to know. You know why? Because here people are supporting each other. Like, even it's like not in the music. I'm with this guy. It's my brother. I'm helping him. You see? And this love, I wish we had this love back home, man. It's not like that, bro. This is something like, it's priceless, bro. This podcast, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one of the biggest of Nepal. Remember these words.
3, 2, 1. Welcome on to the show, brother.
Yes, a pleasure to be here, my bro.
We've listened to your music from a while back, right?
Yeah.
My first time listening to your song was in Sugar, actually.
In Sugar.
Yeah. So shout out to NJ Dai.
Yeah,
right?
shout out to him.
Yeah, if you could start off with your music journey, when did you start?
Well, it's a long time ago, man. Honestly, like I started music. I fell in love with music when I was a young kid. Growing up with listening to the legendary 50 Cent, of course. Mm-hmm. And but like I wasn't making music when I was a kid, you know, when I was young. I decided to make music when I was like almost 18. Still a kid, but you know, I didn't start it like when I was younger than that, you know. Uh-huh. And I remember like when I was living in France and going to school, and I used to have some friends around me. They was always rapping at school. And one of the guys was always telling me, yo, bro, you need to rap as well. You need to rap. You need to make music. And I was like, nah, that's not my thing. And when I went to the Netherlands, because I was living in France, went to the Netherlands. And in my neighborhood, we had like a lot of guys making music, a lot. And of course, like when you have like friends making music, you're all the time like around musicians, you're gonna want to try it as well, you know. And then I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna make music too, but I need an artist name. And I remember what my guy told me in France, like, oh, do music. So I was like, okay, cool. If I'm gonna make music, I'm gonna use his name, you know, because I'm not living anymore in France. But if I'm gonna be a famous rapper in the Netherlands, then maybe he will recognize me. We will reconnect again because of the name, you know. So that's why I have here the name PES1. That's my that's the very first name that I had as a musician. So then my the journey started making music, but not seriously, just for the fun. Going to the studio, making some Dutch songs. I had even a group, you know, a small group with 3 guys, a DJ and another guy. Then making music until one day. And I did a song with a friend of mine, and that song went viral. And since that moment, it was like, now I will take this serious, you know. So yeah,
while the first viral video, what was your feeling inside, and how was it taken around your circle?
Honestly, it was like in 2012, I think. Around like at that time, it was it's not like this time, right? Like if you have a viral track right now, it's a big thing. And back then, like you didn't have like TikTok and all this stuff, only YouTube, right? YouTube, Facebook and stuff. So when the song went viral, I never knew that the song was viral. Mm-hmm. But, you know, like walking on the street and hearing the song, like, oh shit. And people are like, oh, this song is famous. So I feel like good, but like double feeling, you know, because you're not, I wasn't on social media that much, you know, because back then was not that popular, you know. But I felt like, okay, cool. So if this this song is viral, maybe I should try another one and stuff like that. But I felt good at that time because having a viral song back in 2012 is something very difficult, you know. Yeah.
So in that period, were you like, I can make some money and maybe start a living with music? Was that the feeling when you started?
No, 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 definitely not. Because, like, I never thought about making money with music actually. Because, so in my mind, I had like, okay, people that are making money with music are like only the big artists, like, the big names, right? So like in my neighborhood, no one was thinking about money, and you couldn't even monetizing at that time. I think no, you couldn't monetize your tracks. We didn't have Spotify, so it was just like making music for the fun. First of all, because school, going to school, that was the thing. Like, oh, I'm going to school, and what is your hobby? Oh, I'm rapping too. It's cool. Like being young, rapping is cool. So for me, it was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna rap as well, and I started with French, by the way, and then I was like, no, I'm in the Netherlands, so I want to be cool like this guy, So I'm gonna do Dutch as well, So I started to making Dutch music, but never thought about making music with money. But when I did the viral song, people started to, inviting us to doing some shows. And I was like, okay, cool. And they asked us like, what's the fee? It was like, what's the fee? What do you mean by what's the fee? But what do you mean? I mean, like, does it cost to having you guys here performing the song? I was like, I don't have no idea because I don't know, because it's very new. That was like, okay, cool. If you guys don't know how much it is, we're gonna give you guys that amount. And I was like, whoa, that amount, whoa, 1,200 euro for just performing one song. Let's go, So then I realized that okay, you can be making money with music, but before that, it wasn't like that.
Because here I've talked to a lot of musicians and then people who want to pursue music, right? In Nepal, it's kind of tough, to be honest, to actually make money, as well as in terms of exposure. It's not like the West, right? So for you or the other people in your hometown, do you guys see them like being in a place where they can make a living off of music?
Of course, like, look, in Europe, it's even way harder.
Oh.
Yeah, it's even way harder because here, I don't like. I don't believe you need a music label in Nepal to move around with music. Everyone here is on not TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram Reels, on all these platforms. Here you can go easily viral because everyone has a phone. Everyone is supporting each other, right? But in like where I'm from, it's way more difficult. If you want to make like money or a living out of music, first of all, you need to be connected, with the right people. Maybe you need to get signed, by maybe not a label, but having a good management and stuff like that. And once you have those things, it's not even a guarantee that you're gonna blow up. I believe that in music, you are the one who you need to be the master brain after everything, behind everything, right? It's not like the label. Even if you have a label, but you don't have no idea how to move in the music, you won't make a living out of it, So you got to be an entrepreneur. That's it, music. You got to be an entrepreneur by yourself. But the thing is about where I'm from is if you blow up there, you're gonna make a lot of money. That's it, because Europe is big, and especially like even you're not big all over Europe, but in one country you're still gonna be making a lot of money. So that's the good thing about the good.
That's interesting because in Nepal there's still record labels slowly popping up, right? It's not that you can just find a label here and there. There's certain good major ones, but that's it. Like some people are starting it, but it's still a slow process, right? So while for you, what was your like? Were you working individually? Are you working with a label right now?
Nah, I'm doing some stuff like I'm independent. First of all, I have my own label, Nara Music, and I'm doing distribution with Sony and stuff like that. But everything I do is independently, not with I'm not signed to a record label or something, because it's not like back in the days. Back in the days was like you need a record label to blow up. You need a record label to finance everything. But these days, to distribute your music. But these days, you can just put your song out, and if the audience they love it, that's your record label already. You got my point, right? If you go viral this day with one song, but I mean like good viral, it's done. Before the label is going to put you on. But nowadays you don't need that. You don't really need that because it's so easy. Like I mean, like it's not easy, but it's easier than back in the days. Now you can give hire like influencers, to be dancing on your songs, and if the song is good, if they love the song will take off.
So how much of a learning curve was finding yourself? Because for a lot of musicians, it's hard because you just know how to make music, right? You don't really know how to be on the entrepreneur side for most musicians, right? For you, how was the process of figuring out the business side of this industry?
That's not long ago, honestly, like 10 years ago, not until 5 years ago, I discovered the business side of music, because that before that there was like, oh, you want to do a song? Okay, let's go. Cool. Drop the song. No paperwork, nothing, right? But now, but like I've made mistakes, right? Like doing tracks and after that not having things on paper, and things are going wrong, and you'll be learning things when things go wrong, like making mistake. Out of mistakes, you're gonna be learn a lot. So I did mistakes, the wrong moves, and seeing what is happening when you don't make the right move. So then I started to learn, searching videos about music industry. What is the music business? Because you have music and you have the business side of it, and the most of the musician, and like I was, I'm focusing on music, but not the business side. But if you're gonna focus on just the music and not the business side, it's over.
Yeah, and then most musicians, their support comes from their parents, right? So for you, how was the support in terms of your family?
Oh, that was bad in the beginning. That was really bad, because I remember when I told my mom I wanted to do songs, I want to make songs, I want to be a rapper, and she was like, "Yo, what music? Nah, that's for street kids. The kids are making music. You need to go to school, And I was like, okay, cool. And I bought a studio. I remember I bought a studio from a friend, and what happened is like I put the studio at home, and my mom saw that I had like some studio and materials and stuff, and she was like, "This thing need to take it out of my house, because like you won't make music, like that's not possible. Like no one is making music. How do you want to make music? Like how? You don't even speak Dutch. How do you want to make music? But I have changed her mind after my very first viral song. When I did the song and having performance and coming back home and giving her like some amount, and she was like, "But like how? Like is this from music?" I was like, "Yes, this is music money." She was like, "Oh my God, my son is an artist." You see what I'm saying? But in the beginning, the support wasn't there. Like, nah.
Yeah, I think, because for most musicians, telling their dream to their parents is still let's say rocky road, because for the parents, they obviously love music, but they cannot comprehend on how will my kid make a path out of music, right?
True.
So I think it's a learning curve for the parents as well. When your mom was not like against you making music, how were you comprehending with your mind, being like, I have to do this? Like, was there a mindset?
Nah, like as I said before, it was like just for the fun. I started the rapping for the fun. So for me, it was like, even it was not at home. Like on the bike, I couldn't like write the lyrics, listening to beats, and so I was like, I was doing it for the fun, and I, for me, it was like, okay, you don't like it, but I do, so I will do it. You see, but it wasn't like she wasn't like she wasn't not after me like, yo, I see every move that you're doing, you ain't gonna make music, But she was like after couple of after a period of time, she was like, oh, okay, because if you keep doing something, your parents, at a point she was like, okay, cool, do your thing, But when the first song came out, and that song was pretty successful in the Netherlands, she was like, oh, cool, oh, Oh, no, oh, cool. He's doing great, you know. Yeah.
So you shifted to France, to the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, nah, from French. So I was born in French Guyana, that's South America. And from I was living in French Guyana till like 12, 13. And then I went to France. I was living in France till 16, 17. And then I went to the Netherlands.
Any specific reason that you went to
No,
Netherlands?
no. My like, look, like we was living, all of us was living, we were living in French Guyana, right? And my mom went one time to the Netherlands by her sister, and she fell in love with the Netherlands, and she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna leave French Guyana. I will go to go start like a new life in the Netherlands, you know." And me and my brother, we were like in French Guyana with our grandparents, and for us it was like amazing because we had like a very great relationship with our grandparents, So we was there, and my auntie went to France because everyone was living there, right? And she went to France. But because I was always with my nephew hanging around, and she was like calling my mom like, "Yo, I'm going to France, but maybe Carl can move with us, you know?" And my mom called me like, "Do you want to do that?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" So there's a reason I went there. And living in France, and every holidays going to the Netherlands, to see my mom every holiday. For me, it was very cool because at the age of 16, 17, right? Like moving with a train to Amsterdam is very cool, So yeah, and then after a couple of years, she was like, maybe you can come over to the Netherlands, and I was like, okay, a new journey, So for me, it was like easier. Yeah.
So in the Netherlands, you guys speak Dutch?
Dutch, yeah.
So was that language a learning curve for you as well?
Yeah, so when I came, it was crazy because like speaking only French, going to the Netherlands, like those languages has nothing to do with each other. It's totally different, So I was hearing this Dutch. I was like, whoa, this is a hard language. But because I love languages, so I wanted to learn Dutch. So after some years, speaking Dutch, learning, and then I started to speak the language.
So right now, how many languages can you speak?
I speak Netherlands, French, English. I'm learning Spanish, and our home local language in Suriname, that's Taki-Taki. I speak, there's like 5 languages, but I want to learn more languages, like more Latin language, like Spanish, Portuguese, Italians, I love languages, man.
So while doing music, was there any point where you were like, I don't know which language should I put in my music? Was that a thought?
In the beginning, okay, we all was like rapping in the Netherlands, and I wanted to do Netherlands. I started with French, doing French, and my guys, they were doing Dutch, and I was doing some French chorus and stuff. And then I was like, no, man, I cannot keep doing French because that's not cool. I need to be cool like these guys. So then I started to do Dutch. But after like some years doing Dutch music, after the viral track, doing Dutch, I couldn't find myself in Dutch. I couldn't place myself in the Dutch music industry. So like 5 years ago, I decided like, okay, Carl, if you really want to do something in music, you gotta go for it, but like really go for it. And making a good decision, like what am I going to do with music? Am I going to do the Dutch songs? Am I going to make songs for kids? Am I going to like, what are you going to do? And then I decided I'm going back to French. But this time I won't do just French. I will add it with like I will be adding like Spanish words in my song, and I will go international. So then I decided, okay, fuck it, I'm not going to do Dutch anymore. And yeah, and
so while transitioning your language, was there any different response or like different kind of people coming in, listening to your songs?
Yes, like I knew already that I had like I was better in French music. That was like from the beginning I was better, but I didn't want to accept that. I don't want that. But when I made my decision that I'm gonna do French music, I told myself like, go for it, and without no expectation. Just just go and do the things that you love to do, like the greatest version of yourself, right? Like do the things that you love to do, and every other thing will follow you, because I didn't have like a business mindset, oh, okay, I'm gonna do French, and I need to touch this people, or I need to touch that audience. So nah, I was just put my mind on zero and just go for it, and that's what I did.
So a lot of people might also want to go international in terms of Nepalese people, right?
Yeah.
So what would you suggest them that you kind of got out along the years? You might have got some tricks along the line, or some advice. What advice would you like to give them?
The most of people, when these questions comes up, they say follow your heart and follow your dream, but it's like that. The only thing you have to do is being yourself, because pretending to be someone else won't work for you. You won't keep you might doing it, but you won't be how can I say this? There is no longevity for that. You're gonna do it, and then at a point you stop, right? But when you do something you love, something you like, you have your heart and passion into it, man, you're unstoppable. And I'm a kind of person like that. When I started to do the international music, without no label, no manager, no one, it was just in the imagination. I told myself, yo, okay, I'm gonna switch this name, pass one, and what is going to be my name? Okay, but I don't want to be Karl. That's my name. I don't want to. It's not cool enough. I switched the name, and I was like, okay, this is my name, but I need also a slogan. What will be my slogan? And I remember when I was doing French music, I was saying always Mr. International in my music. And I was like, oh man, okay, cool. I am Karl Wine, Mr. International. But why am I Karl Wine, Mr. International? I am Karl Wine, Mr. International because every time I'm saying this to myself, it's like I'm manifesting every time, I'm international. Because for me, music is not the language. It's it's a universal language, right? Like even you don't understand the language, the lyrics, but everybody understand vibration, So when I started the journey international, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do this on my own. I'm just gonna follow my heart, So people that has a plan or a vision to go international, I would say follow your heart. If this is what you want to do, follow your heart and just do it and manifest it and have a vision and put your things together. Don't just say something but you don't mean it. If it comes from your mouth, and have to come from your heart, And if it's like that, go for it, because I don't believe in languages. Because look, we have for example, when I'm performing Onana song, I'm pretty sure that the people that doesn't even know what wine means, but everybody is singing
vibing.
We talk about a song as Gundam style. The whole world was vibing to the song, So I don't believe in languages. So people that wants to go international, make your plan, get your things together, and go for it.
So you said about the Onana song, right? So what was the first initial stages of that song coming together?
I was 4 years ago in Thailand, and I saw the way they was treating artists. Yeah, I was like, okay, so this is nice. I never saw something like this before in my life. The way they treat the artists, posters, and I was like, man, I would love to have this, man. But how can I do this? I went back to the hotel with my girl, and I told her, man, I would love to do something with someone from Asia. I don't mind which country, but I would love to do something. That was like a wish, right? And the next day, no, a couple of days later, somebody hit me up in the DM. Bam, bam. Hey, man, you have a song that is doing great here in the Philippines. I would love to do something with you, man. So I'm like, okay, cool. Who's this guy? Checking on the internet. Oh, this guy. Oh, nice song. Where is he from? Philippines. Oh, Philippines is in Asia. Wow. Okay, cool. I told him, let's do the song. What kind of song do you want to do? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's do something danceable, something that people can be dancing on, something for TikTok. Okay, I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Went to the studio, and the first thing that came to my mind was like, okay, but what kind of song can I do? I was like, Asian beauty, wine, wine. Oh shit! I think maybe this is good because you have the Asian beauty and wine, wine. Okay, cool. Maybe I should do that. And I did it. I sent it over to him. He was like, "Bro, that's the song. Let's do this song. This don't change nothing on it. Like do the chorus, your verse, send it back, and we're gonna do the song." And that's exactly what we did. Send the song back to him. He recorded his verse. We put it online, and it was like I think in the time of the lockdown. I think around the lockdown or after. I can't remember. But anyway, so we did it. We did the track, put it online, and kaboom! People starting to dancing on the song. Asian beauty, wine, wine, and I was like, oh my god! So the song is was making his own journey, in the Philippines, in Asia. I was very happy, and I was like, oh my god, this song, the people they really love the song. But again, going back to the story, having a vision and speaking things to existence, I didn't realize that I was manifesting things, until now. 4 years later, someone hit me up. Hey, your song is doing good in Nepal. We love the song Onana. I was like, okay. I know Nepal, but I never checked the music industry of Nepal, I'm checking more the nature part of Nepal, but okay, if you say so. Another guy. Hey man, I was hearing your song Onana in the club in Nepal. I was like, oh man, again, okay. And then I was like, and then again a message from like people, right? And I was like, okay, cool. If this is real, I'm gonna check out some artists over there and then see if we can do something with a song, So so that's the little bit the journey of the song.
So in the Philippines, you did a collaboration with John Roa, right?
Yeah, John Roa.
So coming back to Nepal, how did you find Yabesh and Sushant to do this amazing collab?
Man, I think this is something that went like really organically and like honestly, because again I was checking more the countryside of Nepal. Never thought about music industry or I want to do a collaboration with someone. But I went on what's the name, Google, and I was Googling artists from Nepal because like I didn't have idea who are the artists and stuff. And I had a whole list with Yabesh, with Susan, and many more artists, I went on Spotify, see if they have Spotify, and I saw them on Spotify. And the first artist I was listening to was Yabesh. And I was like, oh man, this guy has a good voice, but maybe he won't be able to sing on the song because he's doing more soft, more easy acoustic songs and stuff like that. So I was like, but let me ask him because, you never know, right? And I sent him a DM on Instagram, like, hey, man, my name is blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, man, I know you from the song from Onana. I was like, oh, you know the song? He was like, yeah, man, the song is playing in the club. So I was like, oh, so these kids, they were not lying. So it's real. And I was like, okay, cool. Listen, can we I want to do like a remix of this song together with you. Are you down? He was, yeah, man, I'm down to do the remix. Let's go for it, man. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's go. And then I was listening to, went back on Spotify, listening to other artists because I was like, okay, maybe I can have him and maybe another guy on the song, and then see what if it's, it will fit or not. I spoke to Sujan and he hit back, yo, what's up? Same story. Yo, I know the song. I'm going to the club and I'm hearing the song. Your song is very good, bro. I was like, oh my God. So this thing is real. Guys, I'm going to be honest. If you guys are open to do a collaboration with me on this song, let's go for it. Let's go for it, And that's what we did. And Sujan recorded his verse, Yabesh as well. And we didn't, the song came, we did it and the song came out after some months. And I didn't want to drop the song anymore, honestly, because I was like, maybe it was not a good move, maybe this. But then I was like, no, let me do this because we have a good song together. Why not, And then I hit up Yabesh again. Yo, Yabesh, listen, and I think we should drop the song, bro. But I want to shoot a video on it, and I want to come over and shoot a proper video on the song. And he was like, yo, man, whatever you want to do, I'm here. You're my brother, come over. But I couldn't, So I was like, go to the studio, record some footage. Same story I told Sujan. You mind going to the studio and record also some footage, and I would do the same so we can make like a kind of studio video, because if we put the song online, releasing the song without video maybe is not good, And it was like, yo man, cool, no problem, fine. And we did it, and once the song came online, bro, like it's crazy, man.
Crazy, yeah.
Crazy.
So talking about manifesting, yeah, because Yabesh came right here, and he told me that about the collaboration, how he hit you up, and he was so excited. He was also saying that he had a lot of versions of that track, and he sent you the exact track that is recorded, right? Karl was like, we have to do this. That verse just rocks, and I manifested that I would do maybe a podcast with you.
Oh, right? Crazy.
So we're here recording the podcast and talking about the song, right? I think the act of doing is more important, as like, because people strive for perfection, like maybe 100K worth of gears and doing this perfect video, but you guys were just like doing the act of doing, right?
Yes.
I think that thing hits.
Yeah, it was organically. It was so like, man, like I had first of all the verse of Sujan. I was like, yo, bro, this is dope. And I was texting Yabesh, bro, what about your verse? I'm curious to hearing your verse, man. What are you doing, bro? Send the verse to me, bro. You need to send the verse to me. I was like, yo, bro, I'm working on it. But man, I'm telling you, when he sent it to me, and I was like, no, this is done. This is the track. Like I told him, don't add nothing on it. Like don't remove nothing. Don't add nothing. Keep it just like this. It's perfect like it is. And yeah, man. And then I did a mix with my guys, and there was not the right way, because they have their own crew, they have own mix and master engineer, and they was like, yo, no, let's like send the track back. We will take care of the mix part. And that's what we did. And I'm so grateful doing this with them. Like again, I went in the process without thinking about languages barriers. Like I wasn't even thinking like, yo, this is Nepali or this is and the funny thing about everything is, like back home when I'm talking to people about Asia, how wonderful and how talented the people are here. They're like, okay, but look what the song is doing, man.
Yeah,
numbers don't lie, man. And I see like when I see how the people are like vibing to the song, I'm like, oh man, this is the best feeling I can have in my life. This is like my dream is coming true, without no label behind it, without no master plan, without no big support, just like the people took the song and put in it there. It's crazy, man.
and I liked how Yabesh and Sushant had their own languages and in their own way, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have to like sing in a particular way. It's just how they wanted.
Like I feel like if you're gonna be working with someone, yeah, and if you're gonna try to change an artist the way the artist is, it's not good, Like maybe I can advise someone like, yo, maybe you can add this, but I would never say to an artist, sing this way, or you need to sound like Justin Bieber. You need to sound like that artist. No, just be the best version of yourself, because you're the best version of yourself when you're yourself, right? So I told them like I didn't even like gave them an advice how to do it. I sent the beat and I was like, these guys, they are amazing. Everything they will send back, I'm pretty sure is gonna be fire. And that's exactly what it was, like fire, and in their own way. And the thing is like when you have like for example this type of instrumentals like reggaeton, more like Latin style. As an artist, when you hear it, you're gonna sing according to the beat, like you like when you sing on guitar is different than when you sing on a disco beat, or like this type of beat. So I knew already, like, oh, these guys, I see what kind of song they post and repost, and so I know already that these guys, they are even further than than when where they are. I mean, like they are in Nepal, but I'm pretty sure this guy they listen to like international music as well. They vibe to Afrobeat. I knew that already because I can hear like how they do their things, you know. So it's like okay, just do whatever you want, man. I'm fine with everything, and it was perfect.
So, and you coming to Nepal, right? I think that was also a huge moment, right? How did you envision the scene to be, and how did you like? What was the reality?
Man, honestly speaking, is like I was like I wanted to come over to Nepal,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I wasn't I was like new, really new in my mind, like going to Asia and going to Nepal and doing a show. How would it be? Do I want to do that? Like like it's like I went in on Google searching like the flight time, like 14 hours, do I want to do that? But when I saw like what the people was doing home and the video Yabesh was sending to me and Sushant, and I was like, no man, I want to go and I want to see if this is real, because every time I'm receiving the videos, I'm like, okay, this is real. For me, it was not real, bro. I'm telling you. So I wanted to I wanted to be here performing the song together with the boys and see if it's real or not, because like I was like, maybe they just maybe they're lying to me or something, that the song, every time I'm asking, yo man, how's the song doing, bro? You don't want to know, the song is popping, everybody is vibing to the songs. I'm like, oh man, you're lying, bro. So I wanted to come over by myself and see if it's real or not. But man, I'm telling you, like, I'm so grateful to be here. Even doing this podcast, I'm very grateful, bro. Like, it's so amazing. Like what I saw with my eyes, the energy of the people, the vibe, bro, is amazing. It's like no words, man. Really.
How did you meet NJ Dai? For and then how did you decide? Oh, okay, he's going to manage me.
Bro, you see, like, everything is happening organically, right? When the song started to go viral, taking off in Nepal, a lot of artists, follows, and you talk to people, and actually, and shout out to my man B Show. So I saw B Show doing a song with Yabesh as well, and but I said like DJ B Show. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I would ask him to make like a DJ edit, because that's what we do these days. Like when a song is popping, we make like a DJ version of it so people can, like maybe like different bounce for the song of the track. I mean, and that's what I want to do. So I hit him up and I was like, yo, what's up, man? I recently dropped a song with Yabesh and Sushant. And he was like, yo, bro, that's my track. I know the track. I was like, oh, cool, bro. Can you please do me a favor? He was like, what do you want to do? Yeah, bro, can you make like a DJ edit on it, so maybe we could release that as well. And he was like, oh, that's a great idea. I can do that, but maybe and we can do a new song, maybe that's better because the song is already doing good. So why doing a remix of the same song? I was like, okay, yeah, you have a point. You got a point. And I told him like, yo, and he was like, yo, bro, you want to go to Nepal to do a show or something? I was like, yeah, but I don't really have connection there, so how can I go? And he was like, yo, I got a right blog for you, bro. I got a right blog for you, and the right blog, that's NJ. And if you're gonna be rocking with NJ, NJ will make it happen, bro. And then I follow NJ, send him a message. Hey, I'm Karl Wine, and your friend Bisho told me about you, that you're doing great things in Nepal, and how about doing something in Nepal? Maybe a show, or whenever you have time, just let me know. And NJ was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna bring you to Nepal, bro. I'm gonna bring you to Nepal, bro. Come on, man. I'm gonna bring you to Nepal. I was like, okay, it's okay, let's do that, man. And then it happened very fast, man. And I wanted to even ask, you can ask him, I wanted to cancel it. Like, yo, bro, maybe it's too fast. Let's do it like maybe in July. And so I don't, no, it's raining season. No. We have to do it now. Now is the song popping. Now is the moment.
Huh?
I'm gonna give you the biggest club, the biggest, you know what I mean? And I'm very, very grateful for that. So big shout out to NJ, my man. Yeah, man. So it happened like that, man, organically, man.
And when you were performing at LOD, how different was the clubbing scene here versus your homeland?
Bro, honestly, bro, when I told my guys in back home that I'm gonna be performing in Nepal, I'm gonna do some shows there. The first question that they had was like, "Yo, do they have clubs there?" Like, I was like, "What do you mean? Do they have clubs there? What do you mean?" I was like, no, I'm just saying. I mean, like, I don't know, right? Bro, I told him, like, yo, listen, Nepal, the clubs out there are even bigger than the clubs here in Europe. You know? So when NJ told me about the club, I checked like the Instagram page, and I was showing my guys like, yo, bro, look at this. You see I'm gonna perform there. You see this club? Like this is next level, you know? So when I entered the club to do the sound check, man, I couldn't believe, because I've never been to a club like that. It's so big. It's so nice. It's like entering like a new world. You know, it's so amazing, man. I'm telling you straight. Very, very grateful that NJ did, we did a gig out at LOD, because that was like, even now when I look back to the pictures, it's like, no words, man. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, I feel similar. Like Kathmandu has one of the best clubbing scenes. That's how I personally feel, right? The people out here, because you have your own circle and everybody will vibe here. Since the town is so small, like even if you call up somebody at 9 p.m. at night, they'll probably be like, yeah, man, I'm at Sugar, or I'm at LOD, right?
Yeah.
So it's very warming in terms of the environment here. And while you were performing at LOD, I know you met a lot of good artists, right? The best of the best. Bizen, Vegdai, Yabesh, and yeah. So how was, because those people are one of the like best at their jobs, right?
Yeah,
they're
definitely.
they're like very talented musicians. How was working with them and watching them perform?
Bro, that was it's like my boys, this is their hometown, you know, so they can, you know, like, I was like, oh man, this is crazy. This is like this type of audience and artists like Yabesh and Sushant and Bizen. I used to see these guys on YouTube, like artists like this and crowd and great performance like this. I used to see this on YouTube. So, but I gotta see it like in real life. So when I was there, I was like, I was looking around like this, like I was dreaming, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Big shout out to the boys, man. They doing great.
And then because like their connections is like this, right?
Yeah, bro. Those are brothers.
Yeah.
It's like those are like brothers, man.
That shows in their music while they collaborate, right?
True.
And I also want to know how's the scene back home, right? Like how's the process of actually meeting artists, making connections there, performing there? How different did you feel the vibe?
Bro, like honestly speaking, it's different because it's a small, like the Netherlands, right? It's a small country. I think we have 18 million people, and here in Nepal it's like 33 million or something, like in the 30 million, right? People living here, right? So there is it's much more, it's smaller. Like everything you gotta do, you gotta fight for it because the scene is not big. So especially like you have the top 10 artists, and they keep the circle really small. So you cannot just enter this circle. Like it's like for now it's like more than almost 10 years the same guys are on the top. And there are like new like up and coming new artists, but they don't reach the top there because these guys are there for like for years, you know. So the scene there is very, it's small. It's small, and also Dutch is only in the Netherlands. They do you know, you can be performing it in the you can be performing in the Netherlands and also in a bit in Belgium because they do speak Dutch in Belgium. But that's it, you know. And yeah, I mean, like if you're doing great, you can be working with everyone. But if you're not doing good, you know, that's but that's another part of the music world, you know. So but they're doing great back home. These guys are doing great. These guys are making great music, you know. And yeah, they do great.
And talking about artists, right? Because here, the musicians that I've talked to, Yabesh, while he was upcoming, Vek Dai, he was one of the person to actually scout those musicians, right?
Who, Vic?
Vek scouted Yabesh, and they collaborated. So Vek Dai was the one who helped Yabesh in his initial stages,
Oh,
right?
dope.
So like the brotherhood, the bond of actually, and as well as like finding a new artist, right? For upcoming songs, not being like the person's like I'm the top. No, he's like a person who's like, I'm going to scout people. He also helped me a lot with my podcast initially, right?
Oh, great, man.
So like yeah, I love that Nepal has that support kind of thing in terms of building in even in music or any like this industry, entertainment industry.
This very, very right what you're saying. You know, like every time I'm speaking to people here, bro, I'm so happy, man. You don't want to know. You know why? Because here people are supporting each other. Like, even it's like not in the music, but even his camera or like people are support. Yo, I'm with this guy. It's my brother. I'm helping him. You see, and this love, I wish we had this love back home, man. It's not like that, bro. This is something. This is something like it's priceless, bro. Like art is helping someone that's just got like a new podcast. That won't happen, man. I'm going to the biggest podcast. I'm doing the biggest thing. Supporting each other this way, never, man. So I want to give you guys a big shout out for that, man, because this thing is very, very important. Like supporting each other, because the youth are the future of tomorrow. You know, like your podcast might be not the biggest right now, but who knows? Like in some months or a year, you know what I mean? Because you're doing great as well. You know, you're a man with a vision. You know, so yeah, like of course, like artists and artists. And you cannot be supporting everyone, but people with talent, you have to support them. Yeah. I have one of my friend, in up and coming artist from Canada. I met this guy like a year ago, and I told him, "You're gonna be big, man. You're gonna be I'm gonna support you, bro." And he has like 200 monthly listener. That's it's very low, right? But I was telling him like, "Yo, bro, you're doing great, man." And he was like, bro, how do you mean you're doing great? You're doing shows in other countries. You're doing great, making great featurings. How can you say that I'm doing good? I say, man, I see your future, man. You're doing great. He recently dropped a song. It was like just like a not the too serious song. And yesterday he hit me up. He was, brother, we need to talk. We need to talk, bro. I was like, okay, come, I'll call you back. Yo, bro, you know what happened? I can't believe Drake is on my song. Drake is on my song, bro. Can you believe that? I told him, like, bro, I told you you're going to be big, bro. You have 4,000 followers, right? Drake is following you, liking the pictures. You guys are going to shoot the video very soon. You know what I mean, right? But I saw already that he has a vision. And that's why, like, artists cannot be supporting everyone. Mm-hmm. But if there is someone with talent and someone who is serious, doing something serious, I'm 100% there to support that person. And that's why these guys are supporting you, because you're doing amazing. Look at this, man. This is wonderful what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, exactly the same. Vik Dai also told me that, like, you've made it. He already, even though I don't have that much subscribers, he was like, you've made it, bro.
Yeah, you made it. That's
it. Talking about the manifestation and people helping me, I think, that's that culture. I think is really rich.
Yeah. That's something that nobody can buy. You cannot buy that with money. You are like that or not. It's like you cannot fake it. And in the music or entertainment world, it's difficult. It's like to find someone that can see, like has a vision. Oh, this guy. Oh, you're rocking this way. Oh, okay, you're good. The way you're presenting your thing, you're good. That's someone. Like the most of the time, even even like they see your future or they see what you can become later, they won't support you. That's why like people like Vic, right, are like special people. Like they have like a golden heart, because not everyone is like that. The most of the time when someone is on top, it's like I'm on top and I don't care about the rest. Like if you have talent, okay, cool. Let me see that you're gonna make it. Let me see. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And if everyone is like that, man, it will be difficult for the up and coming guys, because like if you help someone might help you later. You know what I mean, right? And yeah, so I'm like that, like supportive, like people that up and coming, people that are serious about their craft, working hard, working, presenting their things profession. I'm supporting that definitely, man.
Yeah. And when you see, I mean, now I've also like, because we've seen Bizen perform, right?
Bizen,
His song,
yeah,
and
Bizen is crazy.
yeah, right,
bro. With these trap songs, like Bizen is big. Shout out to you, Bizen, my boy.
So we were in the backstage. I mean, I could see you vibing to Bizen's song, right?
Yeah, bro.
And before performing, what was the initial thought that were going? Because you were so focused, right? I could see you like you were so focused. What was the thought going inside your head while doing it?
Like in my head, it was like, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? I even told I told the DJ like, yo, bro, what you need to do? Katra, by the way, DJ Katra, such a great guy, man. I told him, bro, before I pull up on stage, ask the audience or say something to the audience. Let me see if they were like responding to what you're saying, because I wasn't sure if this is going to happen. But when I was downstairs, and I say Karl, you say wine, Karl, and I was like, okay, cool. Now is the moment, bro. My heart is pumping, like the club is full packed. I'm like, what is going to happen, man? But when the song dropped, I came up and I was like, oh God, thank you so much for this opportunity, because now is the moment to show to show yourself, And I was like, wow, this is crazy. Dropping the Onana Yabesh on stage. Whew, man. That was great, man. This is something that this moment is so special for an artist, bro. Because creating songs, and in studio creating songs, but performing the song is different than creating the song. Because like creating the song in the studio. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and sometimes you have a plan. Like I will hop on stage and do this or say this. But when you see when the audience, they give you the energy, man, like things are moving organically, and that's what happened, man. It's crazy.
So my question was like, I think we might get a song with somebody, right? I don't want to spoil it. I want you to tell everything, right? An upcoming song with an upcoming artist.
Yeah. You know how that collaboration happened, bro. I was watching your podcast and then with Yabesh, right? And then I saw also some videos, you see videos hop up on the sites, and I saw a video of a guy that was doing what was they doing? They was doing a kind of
The Paisa wall.
No. They was doing like a performance, and you have juries, and it's like a very cool way, but in a comedy way, And I saw that, and I was like, oh, is this in Nepal? Maybe doing a podcast, but maybe I can do something there as well, So I sent a message to the guy and to the singer, and he was like, yo, we could do that. We can make something for you there. But what I want to ask you is would you be down to do a song with me? And I was like, but who are you? Are you making music? But then he was like, Yeah, man, I'm a musician, man. I do a lot of things. I'm writing songs for films. I have this, and I was like, okay, go send me your song over. And he sent me the song, and from the moment I played the song Paisa, I was like, wow, this song is like the I don't understand what these guys are singing about, but I saw the bills, like, so I don't like, okay, this might be about money, but I'm not sure, right? But when I heard the hook of a song, the hook was so powerful that I was like, yo, bro, this song, we have to make an international remix of this song, you know? And then he was like, man, if you're like, if you're serious about this, let's do this, And I was like, bro, I'm very, very serious about this, because this type of song, I'm pretty sure, like, even in China, they can pronounce Paisa. In the Netherlands, a French guy, everyone in the world can pronounce the word Paisa, And remember what I told you, that, like, for me, languages, there is no barriers.
Barrier. Yeah.
For me, So when I heard, I was like, yo, bro, I have like a plan for this track. Send me your vocals, and I will talk to my producer and see what we can produce. And he sent it over, and my producer, he did a great beat on the track, because the way the vocal was vibing, I knew already we need a Latin version of this song, because if we have a Latin version of this song, the people, people gonna be vibing on the song everywhere in the world, not only in Nepal, but also in Amsterdam, in Germany, and that's how it happened, man. And now we have the song, and I think we're gonna be releasing the song very soon. And I'm gonna shoot the video actually this week before leaving, because I wanna shoot a video in Nepal before going back home. The funny thing is, like, everywhere I walk here, like in the center, and like, everything is so nice, man. Like, you guys cannot imagine, like, how beautiful everything is. In Europe, if you want to have like like a shop, a traditional shop, you need to you need to build it, But here, like, everything is like a setting. It's like setting. If you go to a shop, it's already a setting. If you want to make a photo, like doing a photo shoot or a video shoot there, everything is already, So that's why, like, I decided, me and Kushal, we decided to do the like shooting the video here. So that's what we're gonna do, shooting the official video of Paisa, and I think like very, very soon, we will drop the song together, and I really hope that this song will do also great in the clubs, man, because it is a great song, and I truly believe in the song, man.
Yeah. So the Paisa song is actually famous for in India as well.
Oh, in India?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So a lot of people, there's a lot of memes, and there's a lot of those videos circulating with that song. And us as Nepalese seeing that, we're so proud, because even though they cannot understand that music, they're using those music, and it's like kind of promoting our culture as well.
Yes, of course.
So
man.
it's so warm to see that thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, like I believe in vibe. When it comes to music, I believe in vibe. I believe in like, I love easy words, like in songs, like especially the hook part. I love easy words. Like I'm every time I'm writing a song, a commercial song, like stuff for TikTok, stuff that can blow up on TikTok. I do songs. I use words that I know that even is not French. Is not the people are not from France, or it doesn't matter what kind of language they speak. They need to repeat the word, or they need to feel connected with the word, So that's why, like, if you, like, for example, if you make a song like boom, 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 that's not a language. It's like a sound, So people can, boom, 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 bam, bam, la, la, la. You know what I mean, right? So hearing that song for me is like, oh my God, this song is so dope. So this song, I'm pretty sure that everyone will love this song. When I'm gonna present this song to back home to my DJ, sending to like the DJs that I know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put the song like in their playlist. Even like some Dutch songs, the guy like big artists back home, there was one track, Dutch song named Traag, 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 Traag. That song went so big in Turkey, man. No one speak Dutch in Turkey. You see what I'm saying? Like, that song was big. there was another track, Locomotive. Like that song was big in Turkey. So this is my vision for this song, like bringing this song further than India, further than Nepal. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. So I'm very excited, to shoot the video and drop the song. I cannot even wait to drop the song, man. Yeah.
And about the Onana song, right? What was the response back home of people actually listening to the verses?
Bro, look, what I see on Spotify, because I check everything on Spotify, where are they listening to the music, and I see the countries that they are listening to the music. In the Netherlands, they don't really, like rocking with these type of songs,
Oh.
But I think let me see what's my phone. Like for example, in India, the song is doing great on Spotify in India. Song is doing good on Spotify in the United States, Australia, United Kingdom, and Canada, Hong Kong, Japan, Germany, France, Norway, in the UAE. You know what I mean, right? So the audience that I have on Spotify, it's more like of this type of countries, bigger countries. So the Netherlands is not even in my list because they don't. I guess they don't really rock with it, but in other countries they do. And the people that are listening to my music in other countries, they just constantly sending DMs. Like it's crazy, man. You don't want to know. It's a world music. It's not a song for just one country. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I think that also joins your point, right? Where you don't need the specific language to go viral, right?
Exactly.
And I saw a lot of TikToks, you duetting with a lot of TikToks, right? While actually first seeing those TikToks, what was your initial reaction?
You mean like using the song on TikTok?
Yeah, using your songs and you duetted with those.
Yeah, this is something that I discovered this thing doing a video collaboration like some months ago. I had a song named Paisa, and that song went viral in Northeast India, like Assam, Nagaland, these places, and also a bit of like part of Nepal. I don't know where in Nepal, but somewhere. So when that song went viral, I started to doing some video collab with people, because they love to see that, like the artist having a reaction duet video on the, they love to see that. So when I started to doing that, my followers went up and people appreciate that. They share the videos, So I was like, okay, cool. So whenever I have a song that is doing good, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, like, if I have time, doing this, because the people, they show love to me, and how can I show love back? Collaborating the video and like, they go crazy on that, and since I started to do that, the people, they appreciate it so much, and they want to, they feel like you appreciate what they are doing, and yeah, this also like for them good, but also for the song, and for me is it also good. So it's like for everybody good,
NJ Dai and those people also play a role for them, like, because they're the ones who's actually making the songs pop in their clubs, right?
Yeah, that's what he told me, because I was receiving a lot of videos and the crowd going crazy. But like, I'm like, wow. And AJ was telling me, yo, man, like, if I love the song, I will make the song go viral. If I, you know what I mean, right? Because my DJ, trust me, my DJ, that will be playing the song. Every song I love is going viral. So big shout out again to NJ and the amazing club Sugar, because there is where the song is going viral. If you have a song in Sugar, trust me, the song will go viral.
And while like we just did a video about Nepali cuisine, right?
Yeah.
So how was it, right? I want to know from your mouth, how was the Nepali cuisine and the culture?
Bro, I'm telling you straight, bro. Like, the Nepali cuisine is so crazy, man. Like I had this what's the name again?
Dalbat.
Dalbat, bro. The dalbat was my favorite one, and it was like also the first time eating with my hands, because back home when we use spoon and stuff. But yeah, man, it was amazing, man. Like old, like so much flavor, like. Bro, I was surprised, man. Really.
Tell the audience what you like the most in terms of those cuisines.
If like the names, I cannot remember all the names, but like the dalbat, the dalbat was great. I had this chicken, right? Like toila was good, and the momo was incredible, man. Like the momo, like home, like I used to eat momo, but this was like the original momo. Like it's you guys should try the momo from Nepal, man. Like it's crazy, especially the chicken one. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, man. I'm very, like, I was very happy, like got the chance to taste this all these Nepali food, right? It's great, man. Yeah.
And I think today you went to Patan, right?
Patan, yeah.
So how was it? How did you see? Like I think you saw all the architects around there. How did you feel? What was your first interaction?
My first interaction was like I took my phone, like as soon as I step out the car, I took my phone and I was filming, because this thing I used to see them on YouTube. Remember, like when I look for Nepal, I look for these things because I love culture. I love history and culture. So when I saw it, I was like, oh man, I'm here. And NJ was telling us all the stories behind, the houses, and why is this like that, and they're reconstructing like some of the building because of the earthquake, right? And so it was a wonderful experience, man. I might go back there, bro, for more videos. I took like I have like a vlog. I made a vlog. And also some pictures. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Beautiful.
Do you have anything in mind for your upcoming music video to incorporate these kinds of culture things?
Yes, very sure. In the Paisa video or my up and coming video, what I would love to do, I want to of course I need to be asking before if I can be filming everything, because I don't know if I can be filming everything. I remember I was somewhere with someone and I couldn't make so we were to the monkey temple. What's the name?
Monkey temple in Patan?
No, not Patan. What's the name of it?
Swayambhu. Oh, okay.
Yes,
you're talking about
Swayambhu. And there was one temple right there, and you couldn't take a picture of it, You couldn't, because no photo allowed. So like shooting this video, I want to make sure that I'm allowed to shoot everywhere. But I think we will figure it out. But I want like the again, like everything here is a setting, bro. Like the way everything is, the way the people are making food, and the street food. Like I want to have those things in the video, so people back home, when they see this, they will be like, oh man, you had a great time in Nepal. Yes.
Yeah, I think Ejeda is doing all the tour guide. He's being the tour guide. He's being the management artist. He's doing everything.
Bro, he's doing everything. That's the good part about NJ. NJ is go gadget, go gadget camera, go gadget artist management. He's doing go gadget Riva. You know what I'm saying? So he's a great guy, man. He's doing great things, and I would love to see Pokora as well, man. Because like whenever I talk to someone here, they're like, "Yo, bro, you need to go to Pokora." So I want to go to Pokora to see how it is also in Pokora.
So Pokora is a bit chill in terms of you have this huge lake, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a laid-back, chill kind of place rather than Kathmandu. Kathmandu is more like a city where fast-paced thing. Pokora is like you take out a beer with your friends,
and you relax,
barbecue, everything, and enjoy the view.
I want to go to you see, my brother, he loves nature as I do, as much as I do. So he wants to. We wants to see the the other part as well of Nepal. So because as I told you, like a lot of people told us that it's more like a chill vibe, more like a holiday vibe. So we wanna see and have that vibe as well. So we might go by car or by plane. I don't know, but as long we go into Pokhara.
I think because it's so. I mean, the flight is like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's very short flight.
Very short. But if you have some time, I will also advise you to go to Mustang and the upper hill part, right? Because those are the really good parts of Nepal that go unseen, because the lakes are huge, the mountains, the nature. Because I know you are a nature guy, right?
Yeah,
you told me, right?
I do love nature, man. So I think that will be my place, man.
So if you have time, do visit those places. But I think Pokhara will serve you best as well, because it's short and it's very chill.
Yeah, crazy.
And in terms of like, I also want to talk about a bit about fashion, right? Because you have a different style rocking in the stage as well. You have your own style. How was that process of finding your own style in this music world?
You mean like clothing?
Clothing, yeah.
Clothing. Bro. Yabesh is texting me. Yo, Yabesh. I cannot talk right now, bro. I'm on a podcast. I'm at the SJK podcast. We'll link up later. Bye. Yeah. But anyway, the style, man, like I'm inspired by many artists. Like I like the style of Kanye. I like the style of Chris Brown. I like his style as well. So me, I like more like normal stuff. Not like like Gucci, Louis V. No, I like my own stuff. Sometimes I do like making my own clothing, like not like making them, but I'm like if I have something that I have in mind, I can put it on hoodies, because I really love hoodies and stuff. I'm not a
minimal staple piece. I think that's your kind of vibe, right?
Vibe, chill, normal, like more oversized, but the quality need to be good and stuff. And but the thing that I really love are shoes, bro. Like I'm obsessed with shoes.
So how much do you love shoes? What kind of shoes?
Bro, I love like designer shoes, but I like you don't have to see the brand big on it. If you see the shoes, you're gonna be like, oh, what kind of shoes is this guy wearing? But maybe it's Givenchy, or maybe I mean, but like but the thing is, like the shoes that I love, the only problem, they are very expensive. So so I cannot buy like every time a new shoes, because I like also like normal shoes, like fans, and especially the new fans, and yeah, man. But I'm a shoes man. I do love shoes.
So since like you have your artist money coming in, right? How often are you like, I want to spend? Because you have a temptation, like people have the temptation to like spend, right? Because now you have money, right? You wanna spend on this or that. So how has your budgeting been?
Honestly, I'm not shopping that much, man.
Oh.
Like like it's but what I do is, like, every time I have a show, I'm going to look for something, because I don't want to rock the same outfit or the same shoes every time, So when I do have like shoots, or like a show, then then I'm organized to buy some nice stuff, because I want to be I want to be good looking at the show, but yeah, and speaking about how do I you mean managing money, right? Managing, yeah. I mean, like I'm getting there, like with money, like when it comes in, and you don't have like like a plan, you're gonna spend it on bullshit, and it can be like on clothing, it can be on food, or those things, But nowadays it's getting better managing the stuff, because it's important to keep money, because the money is coming in, but the good thing is the most important thing is keeping the money, not spend the money, spend all the money, So that's a very important one, like.
spending the money at the right place.
Yeah, the right place, and then saving some, that's very, very important. So nowadays I'm paying attention more to this stuff. Like, not every show you're gonna be buying crazy stuff. No, maybe sometimes you can take the whole old one and make like like mixing something. So we're getting there.
So before we get to the end of the podcast, I like to gift you something, right? So this I actually told Huba to actually, because I know your style. I've seen you perform, and I wanted something similar, right? Something that Karl would rock, right?
Yeah.
So I would want to gift this from Huba. They're our sponsor as well.
Oh, nice, man. Thank you so much, man. Big shout out to them, bro.
If you can open, because you told me you love minimal stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So something minimal, something that
yeah.
goes along.
I like
with
the
you.
green color, man. Dope.
And there's like pants similar to this.
Oh, dope.
So something.
There's a pant. No, this is like a jacket.
Oh, jacket. So
Yeah.
this is similar to this. This is, I think that's the upper jacket.
Oh, dope. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, guys, for this one. Oh, okay. But it's a cool name though. Like, it's simple. Like, I like simple things.
Yeah.
It's very
Simple. So I hope something that you would rock.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I will rock, man. I mean, like, you see, it's very simple. Look
Yeah.
at the shirt. It's simple, nothing on it. I mean, like the green collar, just the logo right there, super dope, man. Grateful for this one. Thank you so much, bro.
So thank you so much for coming onto the podcast. It was a pleasure to spend the whole day with you with 2 videos, right?
Yeah.
I hope you come to Nepal again, right? And we could meet up again.
I'm pretty sure we will meet up again, man. And I'm pretty sure like your podcast is going to the roof, man. I'm pretty sure this podcast, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one of the biggest of Nepal. Remember these words.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, thank you.